where we left off, you were talking about going to the office for multiple, not just one incidence of flatulence, that rhymed, but multiple.
Yeah.
What the fuck? So, welcome back to another episode of Table Talks. I'm your host, Cody, and this is RJ. Wait. I really need to get a sound. I just realized how much coffee you have.
Don't judge me, dude.
Dude, that's like a liter.
I robbed Costa Rica for this.
Oh my God. I just got a little bit. I got like a half a cup. Okay, so we have a lot of topics to discuss today. First and foremost, all right, I was going to show you something. My brother and his girlfriend posted something on Instagram, and it was kind of cringeworthy. Love you, Kyle. Love you, Michelle. You guys are like family to me. And basically, yeah, I'll show you.
Did you tell her it was cringeworthy?
Look at it. Look at it. So Michelle, love you, Michelle. And my brother, they like go in. They do a boomerang. They love boomerangs, and they're like, maybe I can show it to the camera.
Can you see it? Kinda.
Oh man. Okay, I'll just tell you. Basically, they're like, just for like a little bit of tongue action. And I'm like, what? I messaged her. I was like, this makes me uncomfortable. And she's like, I didn't mean anything by it. I was thinking of not posting it. I was like, yeah. maybe you shouldn't have. But yeah. So Migos just got arrested, like right down the road.
Was it Migos or just Offset?
It said Offset and Migos, but Migos is part of the Offset's part of the Migos. Yeah, they're right there. They got arrested in Clayton County, and we live in Clayton County, best damn county in all of Georgia. Damn it,
Clayco,
shout out!
What a great father figure, dude.
Yeah, he's. Did they have the kid or no?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
And now he's already getting arrested for. It said for drug and gang related.
Be telling
charges.
their kid, you know what happened before you were even 1 year old?
Let me tell you what. Honestly, I feel like that makes you a badass father. Like. Yeah, I was getting arrested when you was like 1. Like I had some shit happen. Not.
I'm badass on what scale?
You're definitely a piece of shit. Let's be honest.
Okay.
You're definitely a piece of shit. If you stick around, you're a good father. That just happens to be a piece of shit. Right. I'm saying if he's a good father for the rest of his life, and he just gets arrested, a couple times when he was young, it's like, he's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
But if he abandons, then he's just whatever. We don't have to go down that road. All right. So, we were talking about something earlier.
The teachers?
Teachers, yeah, the teachers. And I was saying my favorite teacher in high school. I was like, your worst teacher. And my favorite was definitely Miss English. Shout out. Miss English taught math. It was the weirdest thing. But she was a good damn teacher. But you were saying something about Ray.
Yes, Ray, dude.
In case anyone was wondering, Ray, he was your math teacher. But he also like half competed in CrossFit.
Yeah. So let me tell you how I became one of Ray's students. Ray took me in he tutored me because I was doing so bad in another teacher's class.
Wait, so you didn't even have him?
No, not at first.
And then he just...
And then he
took you under his wing.
Yeah, basically. Because he started doing tutoring for all the people who were sucking in math. And I was definitely sucking. Because the teacher she didn't make it interesting at all.
Which one was it? Oh, I had her and I almost failed.
Dude, that's what I'm saying, bro. It wasn't even that I was that bad at math. It was just that I didn't want to learn when I was in there.
She'd be like, and I'm not lying. All right, this teacher would be like, all right, guys, what we got here? A plus B minus C. All right, get it? Homework due tomorrow.
Yeah, she'd be like, here's your homework.
And you're like,
have a good day.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
It was the worst.
But
dude.
Ray was he'd be doing curls behind you the whole time. If you step out of line, I'll throw one of these weights at your head.
Would you say that he said to somebody?
Oh man. So yeah, there was a kid in my class that was kind of a shithead. Can I say that? Can I say shithead?
Yeah, dude, I'll just bleep it.
Okay, sure.
See, I bleeped it.
Oh, okay. Anyways, there was a kid in there that was kind of a shithead, and he was taking off or doing something, and Ray just turns around. I'll never forget this, and he was like, "Dalton, I will beat your ass." Yeah, I was like, "Wait, what?
Can you say that?
Can we say that? Can you say that?"
It was
Most
up in the
importantly?
mountains of Murphy. Yeah, nothing. Yeah.
Yeah, nothing escaped that freaking room. But
Yeah,
like,
I think about that sometimes. You know, like we had corporal punishment growing up. I don't know if that's like a standard now, but
I
like
think
I
it's like-
remember getting hit with a paddle.
I think
on
it's
the ass.
extinct. And I thought when I was in Charlotte, I thought it was a thing of the past, and I moved to Murphy, and y'all still did it. I was like, I'd just go back in time.
Dude, yeah. My brother got his ass broken like 5 times. Kyle, shout out. He's a great guy now. He's a perfect person. But growing up, this motherfucker, he was the shithead. You know? He literally, like, I think one time, just to be funny, he stuck a stapler in a lock on a door so nobody could get in the door to the room. Like, who the fuck does that? It's just inconvenient for everybody.
Yeah, that's kind of
Yeah, come on, dude. Like, what are you doing? And then I think, you remember Miss Cable?
Yes.
Okay, so he accidentally hit her one time, not on purpose, but this guy, he got in a fight with this guy, and Miss Cable was trying to pull him off, and he like accidentally elbowed her in the face.
In
and
the
he was like, "I'm
face?
sorry." Yeah, because he was like on top of this guy, like beating him or whatever, and Miss Cable was like, Kyle, get off. And then he was like, and he reared back and he hit her. And it was like, oh, shit.
Oh, man.
He didn't get in trouble for that. He got in trouble for being in the fight.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
Shout out Miss Cable out here defending the school.
She dropped a lot of weight.
Yeah, dude. I remember one time I was giving her a compliment. This woman, she used to be a little bit large, which is fine, you know, but she decided to lose weight. And I gave her a compliment in front of Sam. I was like, Miss Cable, looking good. And she's like, thanks, Cody. And he's like, dude, you just hit on Miss Cable. What the hell? I was like,
Sam always got to take it there.
what? He's like, you just made that sound like you wanted to bang Miss Cable. I was like, no, I was just telling her.
No, dude, she legit like put in the work.
Dude, I think she went from like 280 to like 180, maybe 160.
Because I remember seeing her again after like a year, and she didn't even look like the same person. I was like,
really?
damn.
Yeah, dude, good for
She
her.
seemed nicer too. She lifted some of the angriness off.
Yeah, no, but I mean, good for her. You know, she wanted to do better. But yeah, I think my brother was definitely that shithead kid. I want to say that I was the shithead kid, at least in like middle school. I would always just like, I was always wanting attention to come to me. And then like, I feel like towards high school, I was like, just f***ing chill, Cody. You know?
Except for Miss DeWeese's class, when you like, Miss DeWeese, I gotta take a dump. This kid straight up told our teacher.
Look, man, it was that time of the morning. I had to go to the bathroom.
Did you drink coffee?
Yeah, I did. Shout out coffee. So she's like, she's going on. And I was like, hey, Miss DeWeese, excuse me, little Cody over here. Can I go to the bathroom? Cody, you can go to the bathroom when I'm done with the lesson. And we just started. And I don't know if anyone's had the feeling of having to go to the bathroom, but you can't exactly hold that. And I was like, Miss DeWeese, please, I have to. Cody, after the lesson. And I was like, Miss DeWeese, I got to take a dump in front of like 30 other students. And everyone looked at me like,
You just like got up and left, didn't you? Or
yeah,
like,
I got up. I had to go, dude. Like, I'm not going to sit here and, you know,
She's so
hurt
bad.
myself. If I got to go, I got to go. And then even the principal was like, yeah, Cody, you know, what you said to Mr. Weiss was uncalled for and inappropriate. And I was like, yeah, maybe, but you know, I went to the bathroom, so.
Yo, I remember getting in trouble. I remember getting in trouble in someone's class. I think it was Tracy. I think it was her. Where I was like farting uncontrollably. And she sent me to the office, bro. She sent me to the fucking office, dude.
No, you're lying. I can
wish
only
I could lie
imagine
about
when
this.
you go up to the office. Mr. Hutchinson, why are you here? Well, you know, I flatulated multiple times, and you know, it was it was pretty smelly.
It wasn't like I was just like just letting it out.
How did she say
range,
it? How did she say it?
Like it would happen, you know, you try to hide it and it comes out loud, and you know, it's like
Oh man, that's the worst. Let me tell you something. If you have to like fart, and I'm not the kind of person to hold it in unless I'm on a date. That's the only time I hold it in. Shout out girls. But if I am having to fart and it's like, okay, I can definitely let this out and it's not going to be that big a deal. And I'm like,
that's what was happening, but like repeatedly. And I get to the office. Dude, I'm not kidding. I think I might have went to the office twice for this. Because Miss Lindsay, she was like, if I see you back up here for this, I'm going to be really upset. I'm like, you're going to be upset.
I'm disappointed in myself right now. I need to be better. It's like, you might need to go to the doctors for that, dude. Twice? You think definitely twice you went to the office for it.
At least, yes. Just for farting, though. Like, come on.
Yeah, it is kind of rude.
I wasn't trying to be disruptive.
Were people staring at you?
All right. Are you going to go to the office for sneezing?
No. Okay, but farting and sneezing is two different things.
Okay, but neither one of them you can control.
Very true. Very true. Okay, we have to take a break for our sponsors real quick. We will be right back. Yeah, we don't have any sponsors. Shout out all the sponsors. You're putting the lights on. So, where we left off, you were talking about going to the office for multiple, not just one incidence of flatulence. That rhymed. But multiple.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I'm not proud of it, but you know what? At the same time, I am. If I got sent to the office one more time for farting, I'd be like, "Fuck you guys."
That'd be a good story to tell your kids. You
Yeah,
know, like your kid goes to the office. Dad, I went to the office. You're like, you know what? I got sent to the office for farting growing up. It could be a lot worse.
It could be way worse.
I got ISS. I got in-school. You ever go to ISS?
Once. And it's a really funny story how it happened.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Tell me. By the way, you're really taking down that coffee. I'm like maybe had 3 sips in.
I told you.
Shoot. Go ahead.
So, Jeff and I, it was literally like the last few months of high school, right?
Mm-hmm.
Senior year. We were like, we've never skipped a class. Not once.
Did you do it to skip the class, or were you just like, I just don't want to go to class?
Well, we were like kind of over the day anyways.
Oh, okay.
And it was literally just art left. So we're like, we can get away with this.
It's fucking art.
Yeah.
No?
No.
You didn't get away?
We went over to Jeff's house and just hung out for a little bit, like played WoW and stuff. I get home. Literally, remember, this is the only day I've ever skipped class in my life. Yeah. I get home. My mom's like, "How was your day?" It was good.
It's great. It's freaking awesome.
Oh, cool. What'd you do? You know, went to school. Just did school things.
School things at school.
She's like, "Why weren't you at fourth period?" I was like,
"Bum bum bum."
How did you know? She was like,
"It's not even that big a deal."
So Miss Mason told Miss Lindsay, who told my mom, and then they kind of all collaborated.
Oh, did she miss you guys coloring inside the lines?
Dude, Miss Mason, she was on.
She didn't like you, right?
Me and Jeff were like enemy number one in her class.
Really?
We were just fun. That's all it was.
Dude, I hate that. You know, me and Dylan, who I've had on here before, we were just the fun people in who's that woman who taught English class?
Miss England?
Miss England. Okay. Again, great woman. If you ever see this, I'm sorry I was a shithead in high school. But we would literally just go in and just like have fun and go to the office. I'm like, okay.
It's like being disruptive and having fun are two different things. They can both be combined, but you know, we were more fun than disruptive.
Yeah. It's like, you know, I'm not pooping on your lesson.
No, there was one time where we gave Miss Mason a reason to hate us.
Really? What'd you do?
We justified putting the word cock on one of our
dude.
Our slides in a presentation.
I'm trying to help you here. All right, now I understand.
We justified it though.
How could you justify that?
Justified. It was in the middle of the library, and this was photography class.
Yeah.
So we were displaying all the beautiful pictures that we had taken, and we had a picture of a peacock that we had taken. Right.
Cock's on fire.
So
that was at the name of the painting.
They all had to have names on them, and this one was literally just like cock.
That's great. That's awesome.
Me and Jeff knew, like, we went into it and we were like sweating, like trying to figure out whether we were about to get in trouble.
Dude, that's like that one time because I did the newscast and I asked Bristol, I was like, look, I'm doing the weather this week. How under the radar would it be if I let again, this is high school, so looking back, it's not that big a deal. I was like, how under the radar would it be if I made the degrees for tomorrow? It's going to be at 420 degrees. And he's like, I don't know, fucking idiot, just do it. And I was like,
You did that?
yeah, I did it.
Oh
and he gave
God.
me the okay. He's like, yeah, sure, go ahead, do
Awesome.
it. So I was like, all right, guys, for tomorrow, our high is going to be 420 degrees.
Blaze it.
And anyway, and he was like, if you're going to do it, and then move on to the next day. Like, it's not that big a deal. It's like, yeah, so Saturday, 420 degrees. Sunday is going to be a high of 78.
Yeah.
And I slid it in there, dude.
Yeah.
That's what she said. Anyways. But, yeah, I did that. And I never got in trouble for that. But also, you know, it was the newscast.
I feel like it was our job to make high school more fun for the people there.
Yeah, man. Like, I was on the newscast. RJ was on the newscast. It came out once a week on Fridays. And she wasn't. My senior exit project was she wasn't gonna have somebody to do it this second semester. So I was like, "Fuck yeah, I'll do it. I'll just keep screwing around." And it was super fun, man. Like, I had a lot of fun doing that. I feel like I think that I was funnier than I thought that I was.
I mean, that was everybody on WDOG.
I was like, "Yeah, I'm so funny." And I'd be like, "Hey, did you see the newscast? See the newscast?" They're like, "No." I'm like, okay.
Like the question of the week, sometimes it was awesome, and then sometimes it was
dude,
stupid.
it was hit or miss.
Yeah.
It was like, what's your favorite kind of porn? Or it'd be like, do you like turtles?
Yeah, you remember they were like plugging the party, James P***'s party.
Oh, yeah, dude. James P***, shout out James P***. It was supposed to be the best party. It was going to be the Project X of the town that we grew up in, Murphy. And we plugged it on, like, we were like, hey, James is having a party this Friday, blah, blah, blah. You were going to DJ
number one.
You were going to DJ it?
I did.
Yeah, you did. Dude, that was the one part I got busted. And, yeah, we went there. It was pretty cool for, like, the first hour. And then tell what happened.
Well, I was there for, like, 3 hours before anybody got there. And I was setting up. And they were already throwing shots down my throat before I could even, like, set anything up.
Hey, shout out.
So I set everything up. Everybody starts rolling in. We're playing music, having fun, playing beer pong, all kinds of stuff. I still have the set somewhere on my computer, like the whole mix of the songs and stuff. At some point, I just like, it was dark. Out of nowhere, a police officer just appears out of the darkness, unannounced, and just slams my computer shut. And I was like, at first, I was like, who the fuck just did that? And then I was like, oh, okay. No, you can go ahead. I was like, no, I'm not.
Yo, who the? Hey, officer. Hey.
Yes, exactly.
How you doing today? And, dude, like, I never drank, under the age of 21 in high school. But when I showed up to this party, I was, like, literally seconds away. I didn't drink before I go there. I was seconds away. Somebody handed me a shot. And then I looked to my left, and the cops showed up. And I was like, threw it off the balcony.
I remember everybody there became like best friends that night because we had to all hang out on the porch.
Dude, they literally lined like 30 kids up to breathalyze them, and I passed with flying colors. I was like, yep, all right, I'm headed out. Yeah, and that was it. Would have been a great party. I think it was
awesome.
Just his ex called the cops or something.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, because there was not an issue. Like, it was gonna be fine, but I think his ex at the time was mad at him and knew that the party was going on. And she just called the cops, said they're partying, they're underage, and so that's what happened. So, thank you for ruining a great night.
Side note, I remember getting home. Blue zeros, by the way, somehow.
Shout out.
Yeah, I got home safe, still like panicking. I get a call from one of my friends, and he's like, dude, I'm out in the woods. Is everyone gone yet? He was like, I went rogue. It was Ty. He was like, dude, I just ran and I kept running until I had no service.
What?
And it was like the middle of January, so it was freezing.
Oh, yeah. Dude, people were like, it was a big-ass balcony. I remember when the cops were coming up, these motherfuckers were jumping off like a 20-foot balcony, running into the woods. And
I didn't do that because I didn't want to get tased or anything.
Oh, yeah, dude. Like, look, it's not that big a deal to me.
Yeah.
I don't know how you feel about running from the cops because I've been at, like, a college party before, again, underage, and I was not drinking whatsoever. And the cops were, like, coming at us. Like we saw them from a distance and was like, run, run, run. And I was like, what? Maybe I'm just a bitch, but I don't really want to run from the cops. No. That's evading the police. That's a felony.
Yeah.
If you get caught. But yeah, I mean, it really wasn't that. They just gave me a drinking ticket and I had to go to like some kind of like class for ups like myself. Yeah. Like, don't drink under the age of 21. We're like, all right, got it. But yeah, it wasn't that big of a deal. But I don't want to run from the police.
No, I'd rather not.
Yeah. Maybe, I will say this though. On a motorcycle, I might consider it.
I told you, right? Jack from RPI told me like he got away from the cops one time on his bike, and he got home and he just chugged a beer.
Dude, like, if you ever have a motorcycle, I'm not saying it's easy, but it's pretty fucking easy to get away from the cops. They can easily do 160. You, not the cops. Oh. And like, dude, to just go from 0 to like up to 160 trying to catch a bike, it's not happening. So it's like. I get conflicted, you know.
Can't bikes like beat Lambos and stuff? Like, that's crazy.
The right bike, but yeah. I raced a Corvette one time, and we both topped out at like. And I'm not trying to flex or anything. I was scared as shit when I was doing this, but we both topped out at like. I topped out at 165, and he topped out like 175, and I was like, never again.
You start like crossing the plane of where like 160. You normally go 60.
Dude, like, let me tell you, 100 feels fast. Yeah. And then you go 120, you're like, wow. Then you're 130, 140, and you're like, this is not right. Human beings are not supposed to do we're not supposed to go this fast. Sorry about that.
I'd rather not travel any faster than I can throw a baseball.
Oh, that's a good little life lesson.
Yeah.
Travel faster than you can throw a baseball. Mm-hmm. So, all right, we got to wrap it up now. Anyways, RJ, where can they find you if they want to see more of you and your content?
Meet me in the crib. It's going down.
Clayton County, going down. What's your plug, man?
Twitch.tv/Gigalactic if you're trying to come out and catch these hands.
Get gigged on. And I am at Cody Bernier, KODYB like boy, ERNIER on Facebook, Instagram.
Everything.
And YouTube. So shout out.